Come on, Steve Hilton, a California gubernatorial candidate. Why won't the Democrats distance themselves from a man like Piker, anti-Semite and said America deserved 9/11? Why won't they push him away?
Because they think they need him, because they think that he actually represents the energy and the direction that the party is moving. They're all desperate, and you see it with these candidates. You see it with some of the presidential candidates, Ro Khan as an example, but there are others as well who are playing around close to these kinds of views, even Gavin Newsom, because they feel that they're not going to get anywhere without the support of this radicalized base of the party, which really believes in this stuff. And it is just absolutely horrific. I mean, you've even seen my opponent, Becerra. I mean, 9/11 is coming up. We're just finding out some of the things that he said and did around that time. It's just amazing, actually, to see how far it's gone. I mean, one statement that really shocked me was David Axelrod was, always seen as an absolutely establishment figure. Some of the things he's been saying about the role of AIPAC, for example, the pro-Israel lobby in our politics, is just shocking. Things you would never have imagined even a few years ago.
That's right. Border czar Tom Homan blamed Gavin Newsom after a man was murdered allegedly by an illegal migrant. Watch this.
They should be doing their job. We did our job. We located this person in their facility. We did an investigation, found out he is illegally in the United States. He has a criminal history. Now, I don't care about sanctuary policies. All they said, we can't honor detainees. We don't think they're legal. There's nothing illegal. There's nothing against the sanctuary law in California for a deputy to just pick the phone up and say that, hey, this guy's being released in an hour. So this person's dead because Governor Newsom and the state of California puts politics, hatred of President Trump over public safety.
Steve, would you, if elected governor of California, would you be able to end the state's sanctuary status?
Yes, because exactly as Tom said there, the sanctuary law itself, SB 54, passed in 2017, allows for cooperation between state and federal law enforcement when you've got crimes involved, and not even crimes as serious as this one. It's a long list of crimes going right down to relatively trivial ones. That's the actual law in California. They're not even enforcing their own sanctuary law. That's how crazy it's gotten. And on top of that, they're now talking about a new law in California which would ban anybody who's ever had any role in immigration enforcement from ever being employed in any kind of public service or government role. I mean, these people are so far gone. It's unbelievable. And of course, my opponent, Becerra, would be more of the same.
Good Lord. Malibu just declared an emergency to clear out homeless encampments. Officials say they're causing too much of a wildfire risk. Okay. Actor Dan Aykroyd, who lives nearby in Santa Monica, he says living there is like living in the medieval times. Watch this.
We're living in, frankly, medieval times. I drive very carefully in the car. I don't drive at certain hours at night, have a gated place to live, lock up at night, bring my family close. Whereas I would like to take my family and let them run in the park at 1 in the morning. You have to be so guarded now.
And that's where we're at, with ultra rich and then people just expiring on the streets in squalor.
Yeah, Steve, he's painting a very grim picture there. Is it that bad?
Yes, it is. And that phrase from Adam is just exactly what we've got. In fact, it was a left-wing economist many, many decades ago, J.K. Galbraith, who characterized capitalism as representing private affluence, public squalor. Well, it's come full circle. Now it's the left that have delivered that outcome. You go to downtown Los Angeles, you talk about medieval times. We all know our history, Stuart. In medieval times in England, they would throw the sewage out into the street. Well, you go downtown Los Angeles, guess what it stinks of everywhere you go? Feces and urine, because they cannot get their act together. This is why people in California are saying enough is enough. We are done with this. We're going to have change this year.
That'll be good. By the way, in New York, it's the smell of marijuana everywhere. That's another story entirely. Steve Hilton, we always appreciate you coming on the show. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.
Thank you, Stuart. See you soon.
You got it.